I was in the middle of researching my next video about CSGO Lotto when I decided to take a break and stream some Counter-Strike. What I didn't know was that I was about to be pulled into one of the most convincing scams I've ever seen. And it all stemmed from a FaceIT invite. I was left feeling so rocked that I'm gonna match up with The Rock himself while I tell you about my investigation. Here we go. I stepped away from stream for just a second, grabbing groceries from the door. Came back, sat down, and I had been kicked from the game as a pop-up appeared. You are back, banned. Now, obviously my heart drops and I'm breathing a little heavy at this point because even in game, it's telling me that I'm banned. Chat's asking if I'm cheating, and yeah, maybe I was playing a little bit good for once, but not that good. So I quickly ended stream and click on the pop-up. It tells me to contact Steam support. So I open a ticket and get a response in like 5 minutes. At that point, I'm feeling pretty relieved. But then on my phone, I get 2 email notifications. One email saying that the ticket was open, and another one right after saying that my ticket was closed. I look back to my computer to read the Steam support message, and it reads something along the lines of, let's get you fixed. Let's sign you out of all of your accounts, reset your password at this link, and then send all of your items to a safe Steam account. Red alert, DEFCON 1. Steam would never ask you to send your items anywhere, but that's the scary part. This message wasn't coming from some random website, it was coming from within my Steam application. From within the game. Everything looked so real. I had a friend check my Steam account and no back bans on record. That's when it was 100% confirmed to me. My game and Steam client were compromised. I grabbed my phone because I don't trust my PC at this point. Log into Steam, check my tickets, nothing. No replies, just a closed ticket. I immediately log out of everything, change my passwords, and lock everything down. Then I go back to my PC to clean it, and I can't open any antivirus software. I can't go to any antivirus websites. I'm literally locked out of everything. So I reboot into safe mode, force download protection tools, and eventually get my PC clean. At this point, with everything safe, my focus shifted more to curiosity. I needed to know how this went down and let people know how to avoid this in the future. But let me break down my dumbassery real quick, because all of this started with a fake FaceIT invite. The day prior, I got a random friend request on Steam. I know, my fault for accepting, but I've been getting tons of friend requests from viewers, and it's been an awesome time just connecting with y'all and just playing games. So I didn't think much of it. Lesson learned. He says he likes my videos and asks if I want to play FaceIT. I've only had like 3 games on it, but I'm like, sure, why not? What's the worst that could happen? He invites me to a Discord. I join the call with him and his friends. Seems normal. They send me a FaceIT invite. I log in and everything looks legit. Join their lobby, and then it says, you need to update your anti-cheat. So I click update. Yep, I regretted that one.
I'm kind of retarded.
But it's time to start digging. I found multiple people online reporting the exact same thing. Fake VAC bans, fake Steam support messages, and getting told to send their skins to safe accounts. When victims would send their skins away, they would end up getting intercepted by scammers. Even with 7-day trade protection, if you were locked out of your account, that could lead to disaster. I still had access to the Discord that this guy invited me to for voice chat, so I decided to take a look a bit deeper. And it's chaos. People joining every few minutes, people getting banned just as fast, and FaceIT links getting spammed everywhere. I even saw some fake crypto gambling scams while I was in there. It wasn't just a server. It was a full-on operation. They were funneling hundreds and hundreds of players through this Discord every day. So I started messaging some of the newer members. Hey, did you get invited to play FaceIT by someone in the server? Almost all of them said yes. Some had antivirus that stopped it. Others did. One message stood out to me though that sparked my interest. So naturally I tried something. I messaged the accounts tagged as developers in the Discord. Hey, how do I get in on the scam in this disc? Attempting to infiltrate this ring of scammers so I could document and expose them. I waited for a reply. And then I heard it. I checked as quickly as I could, and I was banned from the Discord. Defeated, I reported the server and all the users I could track down. Then sent everything I collected over to Steam, and begun writing this video, because there was one part that stuck with me. It almost worked. That fake Steam message had me second guessing myself. For a split second, I actually considered it, sending my skins to a safe account, because everything looked real. It felt official. It felt urgent, and that's the scary part. The scam doesn't work because people are dumb. It works because it's convincing. I started that night researching a gambling scam and somehow ended up inside of a completely different one, live. And it made me realize something. Counter-Strike isn't just a game with skins. It's full-on economy. And wherever there's value, there's gonna be people trying to exploit it. And then there are the scams that get even bigger. Because what I was researching that night was CSGO Lotto. And trust me, these scammer rabbit holes go way deeper than just this.
We're gonna be trying to something a little bit different. God, I'm kind of nervous, low key. To the baldness we go. Only get one take from here.